Evan Hunt left North Carolina the week after he graduated high school and had been a bit of a gypsy ever since. He had always been the risk-taker of the family. He was the kid who would do a backflip into the pond when everyone else was doing toothpicks and can openers. The one who took all the dares. Evan loved a challenge, and he sought adventure. He was a thrill-seeker of thrill-seekers. These natural tendencies, combined with his passion for the environment, had kept him busy as an activist in recent years. He completed 2 years of college in France, but decided to go to work for the EOC before finishing his degree. The EOC was a worldwide environmental group whose mission was to fight poachers, polluters, and other environmental offenders. Evan was traveling the world and doing his best to make it a better place. He really thought his life was on track, that he was doing what he was meant to do, which was why he was shocked when his parents confronted him. He had flown from Thailand to be with his family on their annual vacation in Myrtle Beach, and on the morning of the last day of the trip, his dad gave him a stern talking to about finances, retirement, and other long-term things Evan rarely considered. His normally non-confrontational mother was in on it too. She smiled at him like the facial expression could make the intervention less awkward. "What your dad's trying to say, baby, is that 30 will be here before you know it. Then 40 and 50 and so on, all before you know it." "I know how old I am, Mom," Evan said, feeling defensive and blindsided by the unexpected conversation. "You two are acting like the EOC doesn't pay me." "They don't pay you enough," Dan said. "How do you know?" Evan asked, still feeling defensive. "Because you don't have health insurance, and because your mother and I bought your plane ticket to get home, Evan. You offered to buy it," Evan said. He could feel blood rise to his face, and he took a deep breath, telling himself this would be over in a minute. "We offered, just like we do every year, because we knew you needed us to." "Okay," Evan said. "Is that what this is about?" He lifted his hands and shrugged. "I'll just pay for my own ticket home from now on. Either that or I won't come." Christy backhanded Dan's shoulder when Evan added that last part. "Let's not get... Honey, I told you this was a bad idea." She paused and looked at Evan with a pleading expression. "It's not about the plane ticket, baby. It has nothing to do with that. Your dad and I will pay for you to come on vacation with us for the rest of our lives if you need it. We just wanted to talk to you about—" "I don't need it," Evan said, trying his best not to be angry and hurt. "You're not focusing on the right part of what we're saying, Evan," Dan said. "We know the EOC pays you. We're not accusing you of not being independent or not being a hard worker. We know that you're perfectly capable of making it on your own. You've been out from under our roof for long enough that we know you can take care of yourself." "So what's this about?" he asked. "It's about planning, son. You're not gonna feel like chasing down poachers for the rest of your life. You're gonna need some sort of plan." "Maybe chasing poachers is my plan," he said, staring at his dad in what he hoped was a reasonable man-to-man way that didn't reflect his full frustration. "What if you want to meet someone and have a family, Evan? What are you going to do for insurance and retirement?" "I'm not coming to work at the quarry if that's what you're asking," Evan said. Dan put his hands up in surrender. "And I'm not asking you to," he said. "I'm not trying to get you to do anything you don't want to do, Evan. Believe me, I've been your dad long enough to know that's a lost cause. I just want to officially remind you that life is shorter than you think, and before you know it, you'll be wishing you'd been more strategic when you were younger." "It's not all about money for me, Dad." "And we're glad it's not, honey," Christy said. "That's one of the most beautiful things about you." "Unfortunately, you need money to buy food and clothes," Dan added practically, which drew a displeased glance from Christy.